What's up, family? All right, so let me tell y'all what I got going on here. So we bought a new refrigerator, and when we did, the ice maker, the valve on the ice maker leaked as soon as we hooked up the water, and I ended up having to replace it. But you can't just replace the valve because of the way they built this. I can't just replace it. So what I did was I went down into the crawl space to try to turn that valve off, isolate. It wasn't happening. There was no isolation on it. So I ended up having to come out here. So watch this closet right here, basically, is right behind the refrigerator. And so what we had was this valve right here. Look at that thing, man. It's old. It's been leaking for a long time. It's probably older than the house. I don't know. But it sat in this hole and was connected to that pipe right there. It came up from the crawl space and across and then up and then in. So do that was because we can't isolate it. So that meant I had to turn the whole house off in order to do this and then drain the pipe. So let me just give y'all a quick rundown on that. I don't know about other states, but I know in the state of Georgia, if you need to turn off the main on your house, it's normally going to be out in front, and usually you can see this. But if you live in Georgia, I'm actually going to show you exactly where it is, and you'll know exactly how to find it because these covers are the same everywhere you go. Come down here. So this is out in the front yard. This is the main. Pull this cover back. There's your meter, and this little doodad right here is the main cutoff. And all you gotta do is just turn it. You're gonna need a wrench or a pair of pliers or something. It's not real easy to turn, but if you turn that little water cock right there, that'll shut off the water to your whole house. So if you ever have a leak and you don't know what to do and you're running around trying to find out how to turn off the water, and you need to turn your water off in an emergency or something like that, that's where your main is. So that's how you turn all the water off to the house. So once I did that, I was able to cut that pipe. So to make this simple, I just use sharkbites. Sharkbites are a fitting that has come out probably within the last 10 years. Instead of having to use solder to sweat copper pipe, you can just take a shark bite, and this shark bite right, the 1/2-inch pipe, and all I did was push it on, and that's all you have to do. And so I have my cut piece here. I think this is it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show y'all how this works. So go in, come back, and all I gotta do is press that in. And once it's in, it's good. It won't leak. It won't come out. Them things are time tested. I got them all over this house because you know I do a lot of remodeling. That upstairs bathroom, the kitchen, I have them all over. They work great. So, and they just make it real easy, real simple. For somebody to say, I mean, I know how to sweat pipes, but if you don't, or if you just don't feel like it, sharkbites are the best thing ever. And they have like a little C-clamp that you can use to disconnect it. All you have to do is wrap that thing around and push it in, and then it kind of releases. But again, top notch. It works really good. So that's where I'm at right now. And I got that other pipe pushed in. So what I need now is right here where the end of that goes, I need a 90. So I bought another shark bite. I'm just going to put that 90 on. That's going to turn upwards, and then I have the new valve already, and it too has a shark bite end on it, and it's just a 1/4 turn. So it's not, it won't be like that other one where you got to crank it and turn it. It's just a little 1/4 turn valve, and then I'll just take that, push this down on the pipe that comes up on the 90, set it in the window right there, and then I'm gonna have to do some drywall repair because this one's quite a bit smaller than the one that I'm taking out. The newer ones, you know, they made them a little bit more sleek. So this one I'm gonna have to maybe close in the drywall a little bit, keep bugs and shit out the house. But outside of that, this is getting ready to be done. I'm gonna try to see if I can set this up so you can watch me do it. I don't know, it's kind of hard because I'm in a tight spot, but I'll see. I'll see if I can get it done. But so if you're wondering, like, I'm sweating, I know y'all probably thinking, man, he's sweating like crazy. It's hot as hell out here. I'm not even working that hard. It's just hot. But I'll show y'all. I'm gonna try to put this 90 on with one hand and try to hold the camera, and so I can show you how these shark bites work again. But as you can see, all I did was just take it, and you hear that pop, that click that you get. That's to let you know that it's on there, and that's it. That's on there. It's not gonna leak, and I don't have to do anything else to it other than put the next pipe in. And I'm just gonna cut a real small piece of copper pipe. Got it right here, just enough to go here, maybe about yay much. Let me see, about like that. See, maybe some light might help. There you go. So just enough, no small piece, just enough to go up on that 90, just enough to reach that valve when it gets up to the top up there. So I'm gonna make that cut, put that on, and then attach the valve to it. That's it. Turn the water back on and everything's back to normal. All right, so pipe cutting 101. So I already measured how tall I want this to be. So I have here my handy dandy pipe cutter. It's adjustable, so you can cut up to a 3/4 inch pipe with it. I might be wrong. It might actually be up to a 1 inch top of pipe with it. So all I did was I have a line right here. You probably can't see it in the camera, but I have a line right there, and all I'm gonna do is set my little knurl thing right there on it, on the line, and try to turn this. I might have to use something like a, this thing is hard. Ended up having to grab a glove to get this. Didn't want to turn. And so what you do is you start off with this a little bit light. You just tighten it a little, then you turn it a little, and then it'll start to cut. And then when it gets easy, then you just take and turn it a little more, crank it in a little. It'll cut a little deeper as you go. And you just do this progressively till you get a smooth cut. You don't want to try to drive it too much. If you do, you create like almost like a burr on your pipe. You're gonna have a burr anyway, but you don't want to have where it rounds off at the edge. And then once I get it done, you can take a pair of pliers. This is a pair of dikes. I just take that, stick it in, deburr pipe, take the burr off a little, boom, do the other end. That was a cut too, boom. That's all. Just stick something in there, deburr the edges from the cuts. Then we go back over. Man, what it is when I get back up in these tight spots, it gets so hot up in here. So now, as you can see, you got the pipe on there. I got everything situated. The water's back on. And the refrigerator has water now. So now my brand new refrigerator that wasn't giving me ice before will start giving me ice again. And I don't have to worry about it no more. It's a beautiful thing. Just a little something quick, man. I ain't know if somebody might could use the information. I don't know who, but somebody. So there it is. That's how you fix a pipe like that. Making an easy repair with using sharkbites. It worked great. Or you could call a plumber. Let them charge you $400 to do that. Either way.